Okay, so for this deep dive, I want you to imagine a world where just, walking to the corner store isn't a chore. It's a performance.
A performance art, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want you to picture this place from our source material today. It's called Snap Step City.
And it is not your average town.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. In Snap Step City, the fundamental law is that everyone, and I mean everyone, walks to the beat of their own feet. The whole place is defined by rhythm.
It creates such a fascinating baseline for a society, doesn't it? If your main way of getting around is rhythm, it just immediately raises the stakes for every social interaction.
Right.
It's not just about getting from point A to B. It's about how you do it. And that kind of structure immediately alienates anyone who feels a little, well, arrhythmic.
Or, in the case of our subject today, anyone with a crippling lack of confidence.
Exactly.
It's a high-pressure world. And that is where we meet our protagonist, Zara Zing. Now, Zara is so relatable, especially for anyone who's ever felt like a wallflower.
Oh, for sure.
The text describes her as this shy girl who just loves music. She has the passion, but she's completely, paralyzed by stage fright.
It's a classic conflict, right? The internal desire versus the external expression. The source even notes these specific behaviors that really paint a picture of her anxiety.
Yeah, she isn't just nervous.
No, she's actively avoiding any kind of attention. She has these shields up against the whole culture of her city.
Oh, the examples are perfect. It says she would tiptoe through talent shows. Let's think about that for a second. Trying to be invisible in a place built for performance. She would shuffle past school assemblies, and this is my favorite detail, she'd hide behind the curtain anytime the music started.
Which is so tragic in a way. She's
Right.
physically right there next to the music, but psychologically, she is miles away from it. She's just an observer.
A spectator in her own life.
Yeah, because the risk just feels too high. But in stories like this, you can't hide behind the curtain forever.
No, the universe tends to find you. And for Zara, that call to adventure comes in the form of a dusty old box she finds backstage.
And not just any box.
No, it has a warning label that I think we should all probably pay attention to. It says, "Tap shoes of thunder handle with rhythm."
Handle with rhythm. I mean, that is such a specific and kind of ominous instruction.
Right.
Usually it's handle with care, but handle with rhythm, that implies the safety protocol isn't about being gentle. It's about precision. It means rhythm is the control mechanism here.
Which sets up the mission for our deep dive perfectly. We're looking at how a pair of magical shoes teaches a dual lesson. One part, physics of sound.
And one part, the psychology of confidence.
So let's break down what happens when Zara actually tries these things on. You'd think maybe a little sparkle and ice.
Maybe a little transformation sequence, yeah.
No. The source says the moment she slips them on, it's just...
It's an immediate volatile reaction.
We're talking lightning flickering, thunder clapping inside the school. And the shoes, they have a mind of their own. Her feet just start tapping uncontrollably.
And the sounds aren't polite little taps either. The onomatopoeia in the text is so aggressive. It's clickety-kee-a-lap, thumpity-tap, ka-boom, boom, boom.
Whoa.
What's really fascinating here is the feedback loop it creates. The source says there's a direct correlation. The more she danced, the louder the thunder got.
It's an escalation loop.
It is. And think about the physiology of panic. When you panic, your movements get all erratic and jerky.
Right, so if the shoes respond to movement, and her movement is pure panic.
Exactly. Her panic creates this chaotic noise, which scares her more, which makes her move more erratically, which makes even louder thunder. She's trapped.
And she is definitely not having a good time. This is a full-on crisis. She's literally being propelled by these shoes, just shot out of the school.
And the chaos doesn't stop there. She goes across the playground, through the park.
And ends up right in the middle of the town square, all while completely out of control.
I mean, that's a huge distance. And think about the social side of it. She's gone from the girl hiding behind a curtain to being the loudest, most visible thing in town.
And she knows it. She screams, "Make it stop! I didn't sign up for Thunder Feet."
Thunder feet. It's a great line.
But it's also terrifying. She's creating a storm she can't control.
This is the perfect representation of dancing scared, which we'll get to. She's purely reactive. But first, we need the intervention. Every hero needs a guide.
Enter Grandpa Groove.
Yes.
I love this character. The text says he's an old jazz musician who just strolls over while all this is happening. Everyone else is running for cover, but he just sort of chuckles.
He's not panicked at all. He just says, well, now you found the thunder taps, huh? He provides the lore, the backstory.
Right. This is where it pivots from just chaos to a teachable moment. He explains the shoes were created by A weather wizard drummer.
A weather wizard drummer.
That is a job title I want.
It's a powerful concept, right? It connects meteorology with musicology. The wizard believed that rhythm could change the skies, but Grandpa Groove is also the diagnostician. He sees exactly why the shoes are causing a storm.
He tells her the shoes aren't broken. The problem is her. He says, right now, you're dancing scared. But if you dance proud, those shoes will listen.
And that distinction, dancing scared versus dancing proud, that is the absolute core of this whole story.
It really is.
The shoes work based on the wearer's intent. They demand confidence. Without it, you get a storm. It's a metaphor for how anxiety creates chaotic outcomes, but confidence can channel that same energy into something productive.
So this is it, the turning point. Zara's in the town square. Thunder is booming. She has a choice. Keep panicking or listen. And the source says she takes a breath.
That pause is so important.
And then she does something simple but so powerful. She counts off.
5.6.7.8.
That count off is everything. Why is that the thing that changes it all?
Because it's imposing order onto chaos. A count off is a declaration of tempo. It's Zara saying, okay, we are moving at my speed on my terms now.
She goes from passenger to driver.
Exactly. She's not waiting for the shoes to move her. She's telling them when to move.
The change is instant. She stops getting dragged around and starts moving with purpose. The text even lists the moves. Tap, shuffle, spin, step. It's choreography.
And because the input changes, the output changes, the whole environment responds to her confidence. The thunder doesn't vanish, and this is crucial. It transforms.
It becomes a beat.
Yes.
The imagery is so vivid. The sky starts clapping in time. The raindrops become backup singers.
Which implies harmony. She is now in sync with the forces that were just overwhelming her. She took the energy of the storm and organized it into music.
And the crowd, they love it. They're not running anymore. They're cheering with their umbrellas twirling in joy. She turned a weather emergency into a block party.
Precisely. She aligned her internal state with the external tool, and the result was art instead of disaster.
Now, this is a great story, but what I love is that the source material actually breaks down the educational concepts hidden inside it.
It's so layered.
It's not just magic, it's mechanics. The author wants us to understand the physics. It transitions to this what kids learn section.
Right, it grounds the fantasy. First, it defines tap dancing. It explains that it creates sound through footwork, using shoes with metal plates to basically play beats.
So the thunder taps are just a magical exaggeration of real tap shoes. Real tap shoes are percussion instruments.
That's it. When a tap dancer hits the floor, they're striking wood with metal. The story just amplifies that to a magical degree.
And then it tackles the science of thunder. This is where the weather wizard idea gets grounded in actual physics.
The text defines thunder as the sound caused by lightning's sudden, massive expansion of air.
I remember that from school, but seeing it connected to a dance story makes it stick. The source makes a connection. Big movements equals big booms.
It's a consistent logic within the magic system. Lightning heats the air so fast that it explodes outward, creating a shockwave. That's thunder. The story is saying the taps release enough energy to do the same thing.
So when she was dancing scared, stomping all over the place, she was creating these chaotic, explosive expansions of air. A storm.
But when she found the rhythm, she was controlling those expansions. She was timing the shock waves. She was creating a beat. It's a brilliant way to teach the physics of sound.
And the third concept they highlight is the role of rhythm itself, which is more sociological.
Yes, that rhythm and control in music are tools to express emotion and bring people together. We saw it happen. Chaotic rhythm drove people away. Controlled rhythm brought the town square together.
Rhythm is a unifying language.
It's deep human psychology. Our hearts beat, we walk in cadence, we're wired for it. When we hear a synchronized rhythm, it creates social cohesion. She went from being an agent of chaos to a conductor of community.
So how does this all resolve for Zara? She masters the shoes, but what happens next? Does she just put them back in the box?
Yeah. No, and I think this is so important for her character arc. She returns to school as a local hero, but more importantly, she keeps the shoes.
She keeps them. That seems a little risky.
It would be, but she adopts a new strategy, discipline. She only uses them when she is, and this is a quote, ready to perform with confidence.
She understands the tool now. She respects its power.
Right. She's not wearing them to the library. She saves them for the stage.
And the payoff is huge. The text describes the next talent show. This is the girl who used to hide behind the curtain, remember? Now she's center stage.
And the visual is just stunning. She taps a beat so perfect that the lightning, it spelled out her name in the clouds.
Wow. Talk about putting your name in lights.
It's the ultimate validation. She hasn't just overcome her fear, she has harnessed the very thing that scared her to amplify her talent.
This brings us right to the core moral of the story, the life lesson. It says that being nervous is normal.
Yes. It doesn't say don't be nervous. It says when you dance through it with confidence, that's where the magic happens.
I love this line. Sometimes the things that seem scary are where your talents shine brightest. It's such a good reminder that fear is often an indicator of potential.
It suggests the intensity of the fear might be linked to the intensity of the talent. Like the shoes, the potential for loud thunder was always there, but it needed direction.
You have to risk the noise to get the melody.
You have to risk the storm to get the beat. And the story doesn't want you to just absorb this passively. The source actually includes an interactive ending.
Oh, this part is great. It totally breaks the fourth wall. Zara turns to the audience, to us, and challenges us. She says, try making your own thunder dance.
It's a call to action. Stomp your feet, clap your hands, snap your fingers. It asks you, can you make a rhythm that brings the rain?
It's asking us to participate, to stop listening and start creating.
And to do it with intention. Not just making noise, but making rhythm. Finding that control inside yourself.
The final sentiment she leaves us with is, you've got the beat inside you. Just let it tap out. It's so empowering. It puts the responsibility and the power back on you, the listener.
It democratizes the magic. You don't need the magic shoes. The beat is already internal.
So we've gone from a shy girl tiptoeing through talent shows to a weather-controlling tap sensation. We've learned about percussion, physics, and the psychology of confidence.
It really is a comprehensive little package, using fantasy to teach very real lessons.
But before we let you go, practice your own thunder dances. And please, hopefully without causing any actual thunderstorms, I want to leave you with one last thought.
Go for it.
We talked about the weather wizard drummer who believed rhythm could change the skies. If that's true in Snap-Step City, I want you to think about your own life. If your daily rhythm, your confidence, your attitude was creating a weather pattern around you, what kind of forecast are you creating?
That is a provocative question. Are you walking around creating a scattered, chaotic thunderstorm because you're anxious? Or are you conducting a symphony with the clouds?
Exactly. Are you dancing scared? Or are you dancing proud? It creates a very different atmosphere for everyone.
Indeed. Something to think about the next time you hear a beat.
That's it for this deep dive into the world of Zara Zing. Keep tapping, keep listening, and we'll catch you on the next one.